Shadow Bailey. And you make me jump in the corridor, you know. I say, wait now, what's going on here? I thought I did too much of a cold medicine.
Yeah, man, good evening, everybody. It's me, Sharlan, the Dread Wizard Bailey. You know, thanks for having me, man.
So I mean, how do you constantly deal with the ukush? I thought was.
Well, that thing kind of going on a while, you know. It just get worse now. I mean, even when he was here, the kicks is watching he deal with it. You know. Yeah, but I mean, over time, I accept what people just see. So you know, I figure out ways to deal with it. You know, sometimes I can't explain to everybody. Oh gosh, I hear that they're ready. You know, I mean, you can only tell me what you feel. So I just take it and smile.
Yeah, because when I saw you in Tobago with Calypso Rose, I thought it was AI.
Yeah, well, I'll get encouraged to watch some of the comments. Now, over some years, I have a list of some comments that, was ready too.
Right.
But a lady named Joy Machu make a comment on the day, and I think she just joined the list. And she comment was, and the boy mother jeans himself pop a fight.
Not a fight.
That fight. But I mean, if she know how true she is.
But I mean, were you even interested in doing music before anything else?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think one of my I don't know how to describe it, but I grew up with my mom, so I didn't grow up under the shadow in the house energy, so I get to find music on my own.
Right.
And because of that, I had a deceased or elder brother who was a crack shot panist, and I mean, imagine that a pan man teach me keyboard and never see him touch a keyboard.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I get a taste of that through him. I think when he opened the door, is then I just never stop. So any instrument I get my hand on, if it's a melodica, if it's a keyboard, if it's a flute, if it's a PVC flute, if it's anything I get my hand on, I just want to play. But over that period of time too, because of my brother Sean he performed first before me, I used to be one-man chorus. So there are plenty shows I would have followed Sean around, and following Sean around, I get to see a lot of things. I get to see some genius work and all, because I mean, names like Art Koto, people in this generation wouldn't know. But Art Koto was the arranger who would have worked with one man straight through the time of the 70s and stuff. Actually, he's Ronnie McIntosh's father.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's also the name many people credit Ed Watson in the sense of the soca birth and creation thing. The real person who could have answered that question was Art Koto. He finished them albums, you know. So I got to see some of these people work and certain vibes and things. So music was always there. So, but I didn't like stage.
You didn't like the stage?
And stage was my problem.
What about the stage that have you saying, nah boy, that is not.
You see, as I always tell people, the creator have a sense of humor, because I spend a lot of time in life trying to disconnect myself from what my fathers do, because up to now, people don't understand that sometimes when you do the comparison, you're also limiting what you're going to see, because it has so much more to me. I mean, people don't know I sit down and produce myself. You understand? I mix my own song. The instruments you're hearing is I playing them. You understand? The song you're hearing as I write it. You know? And I mean, like one woman used to say, he said, but I can't do what you're doing. But most people, because of the comparison to Shadow, wouldn't get to see that part of me now. You know? But I mean, music was always there, and it was that thing I wanted to do. The stage was, the shy thing was the stage, and then one day, Baba, in front of some people who was very intoxicated, I get brave. And I mean, if you can please people who drinking, yeah, inside.
So I mean, like over the years, probably through recordings or actually watching your old man, what instruments you said, wait now, I have to get my hands on that. Must get my hands on that and master that instrument.
I don't think it ever had that point of me wanting to. I think what I'm doing with music that I did unconsciously is that I wanted to do these things so I could do other things now. So I want to learn to play that if I go in a studio, I could do it myself. I wanted to be in control of my song and my style. I don't want to sit down, because I come from the school of this is expression. No, I know we no longer living in the music industry, in the entertainment industry. So you have your gimmick and forget about song. But I come from this place where it was still about music and musicality now. So it was about me imparting my expressions on you. So I wanted to do these things. Only now when I look back, I say, oh, you're doing that too. Oh, so it was never something I wanted to play. But guitar was the last thing I picked up because I didn't understand. You started tuning it first. But guitar is the last thing I pick up. But that is only not because I'm a father, that because you want to write song, play a guitar.
Is the most, as you may say or think, is the guitar the most instrumental?
A guitar is a very intimate instrument because, think about it. I used to play in a soca band, and when time to set down the drummer, I used to tell me ain't getting my help, I used to tell him, no, that's why I playing guitar. Right. Because you could tune your guitar wrong, you could get, a guitar is an intimate thing, so I guess that's why most songwriters will gravitate to having a guitar in the space and writing on guitars. I mean, not buying the piano keyboard is also an aspect of it too, but you can't total keyboard all over the place. Only in this modern time with the MIDI keyboards, they get a little more leeway, but I think guitar is a more intimate instrument when it comes to songwriting.
So you dabble in all the instruments. You watch your old man move from left to right. You're now able to mix, master, write for yourself.
Yeah, man. I don't think there's nothing marvelous. I just think that's what it's supposed to be.
Because it's in your blood.
No, so because I want to express. If four in this room here decide you want to write about the camera, right? You might talk about the power of imagery. He might talk about the connection to the social media. But I might want to call the camera the devil. But when all of we come together, I can't say how much of the camera is the devil because I respect everybody's ideas. But if I do it myself though, I have to be able to say all what I want to say and I want to express. Not that I'm saying the camera is the devil, I'm just using it as an example.
Right.
It's about me expressing.
So your expression into this new song you have here. Tell me more about this here one.
Well, just simple. This year is 50 years since my father released Baseman. Right?
History.
Plenty people don't know. Beyond winning the road match in 74, Baseman also was first and Shadow come second to himself for that song come I Come Out to Play. It's in history books.
History.
74, he was first and second. First was Baseman, second was I Come Out to Play. Right? And Baseman is a song, anybody who been honest and understand Calypso and Calypso's journey will tell you how influential Baseman is to this modern time. I bet people go at present and go back about 10, 20 years and you will hear Baseman prints all over soca. Drum pattern, bass lines, attitude, percussions, it's very influential. I mean, a matter of fact, it was one of the first times in music history in Trinidad and Tobago where now we had a bass score sheet for the bassman to play. Way before, you would have him some chords and he just do some scales. Because now it was a solo, it was a line now. So being that, I mean, such a phenomenal thing, and I mean, beyond being phenomenal, I say, I want to celebrate that. But it didn't start off with I wanted to celebrate it. It started off with again Lost in Tobago. Yes, Shadow song get Lost in Tobago. So it was driving Tobago to a studio session with Ben Jai, and direction was going Castaras. But on the way, he keep telling me, yo, you go past that tree, tell us the cotton tree up on that stretch. Yeah, right. That looked like it got taught in history and things. That looked like it see dinosaurs and aliens. That tree huge. But he tell me, look over the tree, just come in the ridgy tree. But on the journey, I started to look all over the place, and then I started to see Mariah and this thing, and I started to study these stories that my father would have told me, like when he run away from home, and the places he would have passed, and the journey, and I get lost in that, and then I make a wrong turn, all I see is bush. And if you know Tobago, after 9 in the night, you don't look for car on the road and things.
Oh,
that's why they're standing there. But eventually some people pass, ask them some directions. They tell me just go that direction, so I thinking I could follow them out, not knowing them living about 2 meters away from where them see me. So them stop off, I'm still on the search, and a taxi driver who had no Kristoff was like, "Come and follow him." But that was the situation. That story went on, and when I went back home now, I was playing these things in my mind, but I didn't see it as a song. It was when I was looking to come back Trinidad. Chorus hit me. Something telling me to jump up. Send me to tell you to jump up. And hearing that now, by the time I reach back Trinidad, that story turned into a person, two persons on the chorus. So we're celebrating Baseman this year.
We're celebrating Baseman.
This year. That was just about when Baseman returns.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you to introduce this. This is history.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, 50 years later, we're celebrating the song, the iconic song, Baseman, with this one called Farrellism. I went across the Tobago, no intention of planting peas. When I heard the sound of a distant voice that whispering in the breeze, I started to look all around me, not even a pig in a pants. Imagine driving big or late at night, demon telling me to dance. Move so, go so, man up down, more down, go left, more left.
He said it's my imagination, but I know I hear in the basement.
How we go? Something telling me to jump up, send me to tell you to jump up. So jump up with your hands up or move like vertebrae tear up.
Yeah.
So stand up.
Yeah. Yes, three ladies and gentlemen.
Diggy bambaye. Win again. I went across the Tobago, no intention of planting peas. When I heard the sound of a distant voice that whispering in the breeze, I started to look all around me, not even a pig in a pants. Imagine driving big or late at night, demon telling me to dance. Move so, follow the rhythm, go so, follow the rhythm, up down, follow the rhythm, more down, go left, more left. He said it's my imagination.
I know I hear in the basement.
Something telling me to jump up, send me to tell you to jump up. So jump up with your hands up or move like vertebrae tear up. Jump up now. Don't stand up there, jump up. Something telling me to whine, send me to tell you to whine. So see it in my base or see it in my face. Don't stand up there, jump up. Don't stand up there, jump up. Don't stand up there, jump up. Don't stand up there. Late at night we go driving on my way to a studio session up in Castara. How I end up in Leketo, I fighting up with a force. That night it was not easy. Google Maps woman get horse and Jumbie singing follow me now. Move so, go so, now up down, more down, go left, more left.
He said it's my imagination, but
I know I hearing the bass man. Something telling me to jump up, send me to tell you to jump up. So jump up with your hands up or move like vertebrae tear up. Don't stand up, you jump up. Don't stand up, you jump up. Don't stand up, you. Something telling me to whine, send me to tell you to whine. So hear it in my bass or see it on my face. Don't stand up, you jump up. Don't stand up, you jump up. Don't stand up, you jump up. Don't stand up, you. Dim bi dim dum da de, bim bi dim dim dim, bim bi dim dim da de, ba dim ding ding de. Going again. I said, move so, follow the rhythm, go so, follow the rhythm, up down, more down, go left, more left.
he said it's my imagination, but I know I hear in the basement.
Why? Something telling me to jump up, send me to tell you to jump up. So jump up with your hands up or move like vertebrae tear up. Don't stand up, they jump up. Don't stand up, they jump up. Don't stand up, they. Something telling me to whine, send me to tell you to whine. So hear it in my face or see it on my face, yeah. Don't they jump up. Tell you jump up.
That is storytelling.
Yes, I.
That is storytelling. So you did the instruments as
Everything is me sitting in a room putting this song together. Guitar, keys, I mix it. It was mastered by Lawrence Lidlow when it's true. But and also the brass was Michael Lyon Lindsay and Mr. Jacob. I have David Jacob who's played. There must people who are actually will play on Stranger and stuff. Yeah, man.
It's too historical.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. So throughout all of the years past, right? Like, are you satisfied with the tributes that would have been taking place?
Yeah, that's a trick question, dude.
That's my job. That's my job.
If I'm going according to what his views were, right? His views were he loved the artist. And when I mean he loved the artist, he loved that fella who get stopped by the police and decided to turn that into music. He loved that fella who going through real hard times and the man breaking out and TV gas tank and turn that into a song kind of artist. So he like artists. So people, but hey, Sharlan, tell me, he will like your song. He will love, if you hear something and you like it, he will tell you like it. But when what catch him as artist now. And I think that's what happened. This business get too separated. So if you want to play tribute to Shadow, you shouldn't have to go to like 3 people to make some music and this guy to write this song. And then I get excited because then you attributed what Shadow wanted you to do is to make good music from your heart now. So how you go come from your heart when 5 all this along together and do that? That's business, that's not music now, you know? So when it comes to all the tributes, there are those who I know with all honesty was honest. And then there are those where I hear any man baseline, you take the baseline, you bill around it and feel nobody notice. All right, you understand? But what he wanted to do, because I think we don't realize, and because of time, I mean, you could say too, shadow music is now that genre. It's no longer just shadow style now. It's a genre just as identifiable as soca and calypso. Because come on, as you hear the bass line, boy, that thing have a shadow beat, boy. Why? Because the man has, I mean, there's no calypsonian artist can match the fact that this man for 5 decades has produced hits in every decade. If you go in the 70s, we will talk Baseman, King from Hell, I Might Believe, Soca Boat. I will go on and on. You go in the 80s, you hear Janet, Tension, Peter. You go in the 90s, it have Pack, Poverty is Hell. I could go on this. If you go in the 2000s, a stranger looking for how much artists could talk then. You understand? And there he wanted because he understands what calypsonian is a title. If you're singing country music, he's a country singer. Yeah. If you're singing R&B, he's an R&B singer. Because if you notice these genres I just call, it's encouraged doing the covers and stuff. But why it is a big issue if Drake is really right? Because rapper is a title now. Just like calypsonian is a title, and it's a title that come down within ancestry because in the old Africa before slavery, I think called the griot. The griot was the neighborhood newsman. He was the man who could have informed you about all the deaths, the births, this, what's going on, the bacchanals. As a matter of fact, he was so important that if the king do invite the griot to his ceremonies or his parties, boy, nobody come in. That is what that word come from. It's about expression and things. Here we go and argue about this one do right and that one. This is not about you should right, you know. This is about you should try and express yourself more now. And because right now it is a situation where it's a business where everybody wants to come together and I want to showcase the fact I can write, you want to showcase the fact I can build a beat. And nothing is wrong because all these is pillars. But while they're doing that, they're making people like me look like I'm eccentric and as a dinosaur because I just happen to not walk up by your studio or mightn't take your song, you know, that kind of way. But people like that just as important, you think, as all of the others, you know. And I think when it comes to the tribute to Shadow now, if you want to do it in an honest way, not in a situation I want to snatch something I did earlier that people familiar with and do it. He wanted to see you create something like that. A matter of fact, in an argument with a certain producer who argued and tell him, Shadow boy, I make you boy. He tell him, man, he said, well then you stupid, you stop at one. I'll make 10 and make plenty money, boy.
I like that response though. I like that response.
You know? So you think it's about the tributes to them. I understand, I have no issues with tribute. The man accomplishment talk for itself. You must want to honor it in some way. It will be drawn to it. I can't control it. But what I'm saying is, he don't want to take over what already been done and call it yours, or take what already been done and say you do something new. No. He wants you to find something new yourself too. So that's what I'm looking to hear. That's why I'm here yet. You know? The thing with it, because look, come on, look, I celebrated Baseman. I could have go the brass lines, I could have go, I try and
go with everything.
I could have go everything, you know, why not? You know, but the truth is, then I would distract what I want to say. What I want to say is I feel the presence of this in this story. That way it's not about me copying Baseman. So I do a classic is a classic. And some of them need to leave alone to be a classic, I can't do it better. No matter where you feel you could add a beat, no matter how much songs already streaming that you have numbers on. Sometimes some classics just leave it alone. I can call it Bassman, but it's not that. It's about making music. He legacy is making music.
Understood. But are you on social media by chance?
Yeah, only thing just look for the Dread Wizard. If it handles the Dread Wizard, DRADWIZARD. So anything you're looking on, Dread Wizard.
All right, and for bookings and management?
All right, for bookings, you can call 689-3721, 689-3721. Yeah, and you talk to Omari, that's the man. You must know Mari. Mari's our next one, big anything. Mari's the original from the Caravan Kindred.
Right.
That just could flow, yeah, that's that, yeah. So you could talk and talk to Mari, man.
All right, so I just want to thank you for passing through and sharing the knowledge.
Thanks for having me, man.
Sharing the knowledge.
Thanks for having me.
Give thanks for that.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, man.